Time is speeding up. If you haven't noticed yet, you must be living under a rock somewhere. You can just Google Mount Athos, Greek monks. They've been there for centuries. So they've been keeping time. They burn candles so they know when they go into their prayer sessions, they know how long a candle burns because they use the same candle, same source, everything the same. Nothing has changed. In 68, when they started noticing the speed up of time, and the candle now burns only 18 or 19 hours, when it used to burn 24 hours. So 68, that's 32, 50, almost 60 years. In 60 years, the time differential has sped up. We're going through a shift. All right.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem, Kwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to the YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as the speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharala. This is Brother Kawakal coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, I really want to go into this because this is definitely something very, I don't know what the proper term is, but it's very unique, very special. I actually really think that this is, I really like this because, call him LAWAYA, but I really like this because it's something that we kind of hope and pray for. And on top of that, it's kind of like I'm trying to think of a proper term. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's just like something that is like a faith booster, but it's not really like a faith booster. It's like, this is actually like an anomaly, I don't know, type shit that is like this further proves that, yeah, Yahawadah, he's working and he hears our prayers. He's doing everything that needs to happen. Hold on, let me get that precept. The cries and prayers of, I think this is the proper thing. It's in Revelation. No. So I guess I'll just take this, but Psalms 34:17, the righteous cry and the Lord heareth them out of all their troubles. Basically, the thing, this is not what I wanted, but I will take it. But the thing here is that, yeah, time apparently is going by faster, and, you know, sometimes because people have been saying that, you know, I felt like it was like, it was just, the start of the year was January, and then now all of a sudden we're in fucking July and stuff like that. Like, that's the type of stuff that people sometimes be saying. It's just like the year went by fast, that this thing went by fast, this thing X, Y, and Z. That's been a common thing where, you know, a lot of times it does kind of feel like time just goes by quickly when you are enjoying yourself, or time just goes by quickly. Well, you know, actually, that's the funny thing about it. I remember saying, yeah, when you're having fun, time goes by fast, but when you're miserable, then that's when time goes by slowly. But the funny thing about that is that people are more miserable now compared to before, but yet time still does feel like it's going pretty fast, which that's like the ultimate paradox, the ultimate way to prove further that, yes, like, time is going by very quickly. And another thing I wanted to go into was this, like, in July 8th, and very clearly I missed that, but July 8th, it says Trump puts America ahead on the chopping block. U.S.-Iran ceasefire over, says Trump. So Trump stopped the ceasefire, which, you know, I didn't even know that there was a ceasefire with all the times that I've been freaking reporting and making videos on this. But, like, anyway, like, all the stuff that's going on, all the stuff that's happening. All right, this the type of stuff that just goes to show, like, look at what is going on, look at how crazy things have gotten. All right, where when it comes to Esau-Edom, trying to push out all this wickedness. All right, like, look at how he is still trying to make things bad. He's still working towards, okay, I want to destroy. I'm trying to, maybe not destroy, but I'm trying to push my thing, my stuff out, rather than doing things calmly, doing things diplomatically, or whatever. All right, this is just flat out evil. All right, and then on top of that, as all this stuff is happening, YAHAWASHI is hastening the time for our deliverance. We're waiting for YAHAWASHI to finally get us out of here so we can be done with this. All right, that's our goal. Now, 2 Ezra 9 verse 1, he answered me then and said, measures thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. This is what we're waiting for. We're measuring the time. We're saying, okay, this is what is happening right now. So this is a measurement of a time, like, not necessarily like, at December 21st, 2026 or whatever, then we're going to be delivered. No, like, we can never do something like that. It's basically like an approximations. Like, say for example, if you're looking for Sesame Street Road or whatever, what happens is that you're looking for Ezra's Avenue, John Boulevard, and those are the things. You don't know how far apart they are. All right, how far apart from the next street that it is, but you do know that as you're driving, these are the signs that let you know, hey, it's this, you're getting closer. After you pass this, then it's this one, then it's this, but you don't know how far apart the streets are from one another. So you're just waiting. You're seeing, okay, so this is the next thing I need to see, and then I keep on going straight, and then I see the next one, and then that's the approximation. Like, okay, this is what's happening next, generally, all right. But yeah, that is basically what lets us know, as well as the fact that, okay, well, now we're going at a faster rate. All right, but we're still seeing that, yes, there are stuff that is going down and happening. Now, next, Revelation 12 verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So Esau knows that his time is short. All right, so as a result of that, he's trying to rush his plans and all that stuff. He's trying to go get things done faster and quicker, rather than slowing down or whatever. And as a matter of fact, speaking of which, there've been a lot of these things, Slacky. There's been a lot of these different stuff where they've been trying to push this out a lot faster, and there was I forgot what it was, but there was some talks on trying to make it seem like these people have been trying to speak about how the CHIP isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. And they're trying to normalize it now. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, this is a good thing. We need this. This is just a natural step in humanity, evolution, X, Y, and Z, or whatever. So, like that. But except that the funny thing about that is that most people do know that they're not supposed to take the thing, but a lot of people kind of are. It's kind of like their mind, their brains are degrading, and the warning that they used to have is now dissolving into, okay, well, I guess it's okay to do it or whatever and stuff like that. Like their danger senses, their minds are just not working as effectively as before, where they just think that, oh, well, it doesn't matter, it's fine, we can do whatever we want, or Esau knows what knows best and stuff like that. Hence why now this dude Elon, all right, or Lex Luthor, as someone once called him, he's pushing for this a lot faster. All right, where there was this one dude that he pushed. There was this guy, a cop apparently, and let me see. And there was a lot of paraplegics and stuff like that that were also taking the thing. So they're trying to quickly expand their range and stuff like that to push that out. All right.
Brain.
And now I'm controlling the cursor.
That cursor that's moving,
Yeah.
that's just being controlled with your brain.
Yep. Pretty wild, huh? I know it seems like science fiction, but here I am. And it works.
Martin is just the third patient and the only one with ALS to receive a Neuralink brain implant in Canada, part of a clinical trial. The chip won't stop the disease, but it has infused his brutal reality with hope and purpose.
Kidding.
And again, like, I'm not going to let the whole video play, but fucking
A terminal diagnosis, you don't really have a lot to look forward to. And this is going to maybe improve my time that I have left, and it will allow me to be kind of a trailblazer for anyone else going through this.
Lee Martin is a Vancouver police sergeant, a popular one. Bike patrol, cops for cancer. Before the VPD, he was a sheriff and in the reserves. He's 48, married with 2 kids. The symptoms began 3 years ago and keep getting worse.
My hands, like especially my left hand, my right hand is okay, but my motor skills are almost completely gone.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, kills nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. There is no cure.
You got your diagnosis a year and a half after symptoms.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, honestly, I'd been getting worse for so long that it was almost like... Sorry.
Eventually, he won't be able to speak, eat, or breathe.
Just gotta catch my breath.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically what happened here is that they do this sob story. They show you how terrible it is and how Elon, I was about to eat, but whatever. Elon, whatever. How is doing he's such a great person. He's such a great guy. Oh my God, look at this. He's helping the people out and whatnot, X, Y, and Z. This is the result of it, where they're trying to push this. They're trying to make you see that, we're the good guys. Like, we're trying to help people out while not knowing that this is a fucking trap. All right, let me get this. Butter smoother. Psalms 55 verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. The words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Let me also get this. Psalm 64 verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commute of laying snares prettily. They say, who shall see them? Okay, but while again, this guy, they're trying to quote unquote not necessarily fix it, but entice people. I think that's the best term to use. Entice people to go along with this. Entice people to say, look at this, you can do this. You're a cyborg. You heard of Android 17, Android 18, and stuff like that. You want to be like them. You're gonna be just like that. You're gonna be so cool and whatnot. And that's going to get a lot of people, where they see all these other people take this stuff and how their lives are quote unquote improved, but you don't see, because I heard, I don't know, I don't want to kind of like talk out of my ass, but I did hear that one of those there was someone had taken the thing that was kind of suffering from what's it called, side effects that they don't publicize and they don't let be known. But anyway, aside from that, that's all I'm going to speak on it. I don't really know too much of the details, but anyway, continuing on, I want to talk about how, again, this is the way that they speak. This is also a way to kind of entice people to say, hey, look at this, it's not bad, it's this, you guys think you should need to see that it's good, like, come on everyone, let's just join, let's do this, let's do whatever and stuff like that, rather than just having the caution and knowing that no, this is not right. The scripture, the Bible literally speaks against it. All right, now continuing on, Matthew chapter 24 verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And that is so beautiful, because again, we just talked about this, where the dude was talking about how they were burning candles, and the candles were only burning for 18 hours instead, or after a full cycle, rather than the whole 24 hours, where time is going faster, time is shortening. Okay, like it's not like normal yet, but yet these people have been keeping their traditions for the longest time, but now all of a sudden it's just, it's different. All right, next let's continue on. Matthew, okay, here Matthew chapter 24 verse 4, and Yahawashi answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am MANASHAH, and shall deceive many. I want to bring this up again, because there was that dude, there was these, I think it was a South African man that basically said, oh yeah, sell all your stuff, Jesus is coming at a mountain in South Africa to save you all. And a whole bunch of South Africans and Christians in general had sold their stuff and thought that they were going to get raptured, and then lo and behold, look, we're still here. All right, continuing on, verse 6, and ye shall hear rewards and rumors of rewards, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And that's what's going on right now, when you hear about the war with America and Iran. All right, that's just a regular thing that is going on now, and we're waiting for. Oh shit! I clicked my thing. Bear with me. Oh. Owie. I see what I have to do. Okay, so as a result of that, that's what's going on with them, where they're still pushing for war, and there's still gonna be a war, where initially they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop the war, it's ceasefire, we're gonna talk treaty and stuff like that, and then lo and behold, oh, that ship has sailed. We see America Iran ceasefire is over. All right, they're going back to war because they have so much pride, they don't want to be on the back foot and stuff like that. They're just trying to, and as a matter of fact, they started it in the first place. All right. Yeah, so that's basically that. I don't really need to go much. It's just a repetition. But, well, for the most part, and yeah, there's going to be some other stuff, but still. 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 18, the beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Which basically, this is another thing where it's not just wars, it's not just, what's the other one? People saying that they are the savior. No, it's a lot more than that. It's way more than that. It's famines, a bunch of people dying, wars, what's it called? Anti-Hamashiach, all right? And more. There's gonna be more, like people running up in people's houses to steal and rob for one another, all right? That's just how things are going to be. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Shem, YAHAWASHI, Shem, Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Shalom.